After one dinner with my boyfriend's parents. I don't know if I can ever face them again. I honestly don't know if I'm overreacting. But after what happened, I don't see how I can continue having a relationship with my boyfriend's parents. I'm a 31-year-old woman. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. He is sensual. We recently had dinner with his parents. For context, his mother has always been difficult. She makes fate-phobic comments. I'm chubby. She's openly racist. And she's generally mean. I've always tried to ignore it. Smile. Let it go. But lately it's becoming harder to pretend it doesn't affect me. During dinner, she referred to a female comedian as the little fat girl. I pulled up a photo of the comedian on my phone, showed it to her, and said, "That's a little fat girl to you?" She answered, "Yes." I said, "Seriously?" A few minutes later, I went to the bathroom. My boyfriend followed me and told me I was being very direct with his mom. I told him I didn't think I was rude, that someone has to tell her to stop saying nonsense. He agreed with me, but asked me to be careful with how I speak to her. So I went back out, put on a smile, and made a real effort to be nice. Later, we were playing Ono.comma. His mom had one card left. I asked my boyfriend if I could play a +2, so he could stack another +2 and make her draw 4 cards. We did exactly that, which is how we play. She immediately threw her card on the table, said she didn't want to play with cheaters anymore, and stormed off. I felt awful. It was just a game. Then his dad jumped in, saying it was cheating, that it made no sense, and completely piled on. There was alcohol involved. I was sober. His mom had a few drinks. His dad usually drinks a lot, and when he does, you're expected to agree with him, always. My boyfriend defended us. Then he suddenly stood up and said he was leaving. I followed him to get my things. In the entryway, his dad came over and said we weren't going to leave over a fucking game. My boyfriend started crying and calmly said, "It's okay, but tonight I'm not able to talk. We'll talk tomorrow." That's when things got scary. His dad physically grabbed him and tried to force him back into the living room. My boyfriend kept saying, "Let go of me." His dad kept saying, "We're going to talk." His mom and I tried to separate them. I genuinely didn't know how it would end. I threatened to call the police. That was a mistake. His mom turned to me and said, "Hey you, shut the fuck up." I went outside to cry and calm down. When my boyfriend finally got out, he said, "Let's go, hurry, he's going to come out." As we drove away, I saw his dad standing outside in the cold. No jacket. In the car, my boyfriend told me something that broke my heart. While I was outside, he told his parents, "I'm really sick of you constantly picking at my girlfriend." He said their behavior all evening, especially his mom, was what made him break down and leave. Apparently, they had been making demeaning comments about me all night. I didn't even notice. To me, she was just her usual unpleasant self. Tomorrow, my boyfriend is having lunch with his dad. He says he's ready to move on. I'm not. Even if his dad apologizes, I feel like both of his parents owe us an apology. And more than that, I don't know how I'm supposed to go back there and pretend everything is fine.